Hey, we have sound now.
Yay!
All right, sorry guys.
Here we are.
Take a second. Hello, welcome to Fabulous Friday with Scraps of Love. We are here on this really warm Arizona day, 100 degrees today.
Oh man.
Wow.
Here it comes.
So start of summer, but it also means start of our new summer hours.
Yeah.
So, we have decided we don't know until when, but at least for the summer, we will be open later on Fridays so that after, when it starts cooling down a little bit, you can come in and see us. Or after work before you head home for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We will be open until 7 o'clock on Fridays. Starting today.
Starting today. Yay.
So.
And this weekend is also special. We do have a late night
Ooh,
crop
yes.
tomorrow. So we're going to be open until 9 o'clock tomorrow as well.
Yes.
So come and see us. We'll be here for you.
So we're open 7 o'clock today,
Mhm.
which is today is the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And on the 7th, we're open till 9 o'clock.
Correct. All right, here we go.
Special
Let's start
hours.
with the fun stuff.
So we did get in. I think we forgot to pull these for live when we got them in.
Well, but now we have the samples,
And now we
so
have
it's
the
even more
samples
fun.
made. This is the Graphic 45. I'm so used to saying Kid of the Month, but it's not monthly anymore.
I don't even
But
know.
it's also
it's
not quarterly. It's more than quarterly.
Less.
Less than monthly.
Is it semi-monthly? Because it's every other month. It feels like
have
I don't
no
know.
idea.
It's really hard to say.
No idea. But they have wonderful card kits they come out with and album kits. We have the album kits, but I can tell you we've already sold half the album kits, so I didn't pull it to show.
Uh-oh.
So if you really like the album kit,
Come and get it.
let us know. But this is a card kit. Their card kits are a fantastic steal. Only $35 for their card kit. And it has stickers. It has an 8x8 pad in it. It has the chipboard. And it has card bases. And a new addition is this roll of washi tape.
And not only that, those 8x8 pads usually come with 3 sheets of paper. And so they tell you how to make
enough to.
You've got enough to make a lot. They give you enough supplies for sure to make 6 and instructions to make 6.
Yeah.
But you can keep going and going, and you always learn a new fun little technique with
Or fold. Like
yeah.
this one was like a Z-fold.
Z-fold. Mm-hmm.
And so lots of fun. And this line is just adorable.
So cute. I love the
line.
critters.
And I love that they incorporated the chipboard frames on it.
Right.
On these.
And these are bigger cards. It's fun to make bigger cards. It's a bigger canvas to play with.
Yes, but it still sends for the same price.
Absolutely.
So have these kits available to you. We'll mention it's also Lucky Duck weekend. We know we talked about it on Wednesday, I believe.
Yep.
That was Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Or did we talk about it on Friday? Or
I think we talked about both.
So, Lucky Ducks are in the pond. So when you come in and make a purchase of $10, you get to choose a gift. Or you get to choose a duck out of the pond, and that duck coordinates to a gift. So
You want to start with this?
and that is through Sunday. All right?
Yeah.
So now it's kind of our random box of goodies. We got some more quilling items in. These quilling has taken off with us. We've got
It's so much
Sue
fun.
is quilling right now, and Natalie's been starting to quill, and I don't know that she's actually
I was
started
gonna
to
say
quill
she
yet,
sure has
but
bought things.
She will be quilling. So quilling has been popular lately. Jenny has been quilling, I know that, and Jenny just popped on to say hello.
Oh, hey, Jenny. Yeah, she made the cutest little puppy that
yes,
kind
she
of looked like a
posted-
panda, and
yeah.
I'm like, either way, it was adorable.
She posted it on our Insiders.
She did.
Yes. So you can always go back and see that. So we have the rulers in stock now. We have the quilling tweezers. I think these are a reorder,
Oh my
but they're
gosh.
back in stock. And they're nice because they're round tweezers. So they're really good for quilling. This is a quilling comb. And I don't know, I've been on like quilling, Facebook lately.
Oh my gosh, she sends
All
me
of
the
my
cutest
reels
stuff.
have been quilling. Have been quilling, and it's been so cute. I just saw a reel with this one where it kind of adds more. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really fun, and definitely, if you're getting into quilling, this is a fun addition to your.
You don't have. I'm sorry. I need you to try. What is it? It looks like a. It honestly looks like the thing that Snow White's stepmom gave her.
So you like will wrap it around a couple times on one, and then you like skip one and then wrap it the other direction on another, so it kind of does like a curly Q.
So that's how
Like
you
an
get those
S shape.
shapes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You use a
because she
quilling
sends
comb.
me these reels, and I'm
She's
like,
gonna want this
oh
too. So
yeah,
I'm just
here we
gonna hand that to
go.
her.
Jenny, do you need one? I will happily get one for you too.
So, quilling comb. So then this is called a border buddy. So this actually helps you build these like shapes where they're more of the open quills, not the super tight quills. But that will give you a bunch of different shapes too. This one's a triangle, this one's a square, and this one's a circle. So it looks like 34 different shapes you can make with these.
Oh my goodness.
So these are the border buddies. I haven't seen these ones used yet, but I mean, like I said, it's quilling, so I've been watching a lot about these. So, Jenny wants a quilling comb too. We'll have to get her one.
Yay, you got it.
And then, last for quilling, I have the circle template. This one, I also think Jenny wanted. I think I was talking to her about it.
Yeah, I need
or
it too.
maybe one came in her kit that she bought.
I don't think it did. That's why I need it, because I bought that kit too.
Okay, so the quilling board. So this is actually helpful, and Sue was just talking about this. That way, if you need so many that are in this shape, you can make so many and have your glue on there so it has time to dry before you pick it up. So
Yeah, Sue told me that too. I
Yeah.
thought, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Sam, do you have any insight on what type of glue we should be using? Just PVA glue works?
I would use any glue that dries clear and matte.
Oh, okay.
So I would like Barely Art Nouveau. I think would work great. They typically use like a tacky glue, and I'm like, I don't like the way tacky glue dries on my fingers because it's like always sticky.
Well, and then you'd have to like hold it in place until it dried,
Yes,
right? I don't
yes.
want that.
Whereas the glues we typically use for paper are going to be quick dry, and they won't make your paper warp or anything.
No.
But that butterfly is so cute.
Mm.
So I'm like shivering in here. It's so
Well,
cold.
and Misty's probably on the blanket we usually keep in here. So.
All right, here's those.
Okay.
So now we have a little bit from Lisa Horton. These are, I think I meant to bundle these and I didn't. These are, I think we had a special order, but I ordered a couple extras so that if anybody else wanted it. Typically with special orders, if one person wants it, it usually ends up having another person.
Yeah,
that wants
it's kind
it,
of the rule. If you think it's cute, someone else is going to think so too.
Yeah. So we have the Leafy Flourish stencil and embossing folder die combo.
That's really pretty.
It's really pretty.
Oh my goodness.
And the torn aperture. So I've heard a couple people talk about this. So this is an embossing folder, and it does that little torn texture. And then the die will cut out the center of it. So you can have flowers coming out of it. You can have, I don't know, something coming out of it. And it just looks like it's torn through your card.
Yeah, anything.
So
That would be so
that's
fun.
Whew,
Did you
hold
already do
on,
all
I
that?
haven't-
Oh.
I haven't done this yet.
Something fell.
This is new from Craft Consortium. We have a small selection of stamps here. This is a new release for them. So this is, what is this one? This is months, and it has the back half of the month. Oh, this has the front of the month. That's why. So this is journal months. This is journal days, weeks, days of the week.
So you're going to need both.
You'll need both, yeah. It's January through December,
Well,
and then
and you could
Monday
do,
through
like,
Sunday.
Birthdays.
You can do birthdays.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
So if you're a journaler or want to start journaling, this is a good one for you.
Nice.
And then they have a selection of mixed media backgrounds. So this one I think is really fun. It's bubbles. So, and this one is called Bubble Wrap, obviously. So really fun texture. This is like a 4x6 stamp, so it will work on a card front. This one is called Scribble. So that's just a fun textured background, and those stamps are only $12.99, which is really good for a high quality photo polymer that they have.
That's a big stamp too.
Yeah, and then they have leather texture. So that's just that fun stippled look. Really good for masculine cards. Again, only $12.99. This one is a cracked surface.
Crack, crack, crack.
So this one also to me looks like worn paint.
Well, I
or
think these
tree bark.
These are really fun to where if you don't have like a something, you could use your hand to kind of get a really cool, like you're not necessarily getting a perfect stamp, you're just using pieces of it. That would be so fun.
So I really like this one. This one's fun. And then last one for them is called handwriting. And well, it's handwriting.
Can you read what it says? I usually, people ask that and then I...
No, you can't.
So good. It's nonsense, I guess.
It's nonsense,
so you don't need to worry about that.
But there's also some really fun like line textures and circles, and there's a couple splatters. This one is text with a splatter. Some fun lines. So really fun for journaling or just adding texture to your projects.
Yeah.
It's a good one. You know we love a good texture.
Me too.
Next, Catherine Pooler. Woohoo!
New color alert.
Yeah, I'm gonna show these first, and then we'll go back.
Okay.
So this is I want to get it on the white. This is a bee circle, and it's called Honey Bee Circle. I was close. So this one I think would be really fun to cut out of black and just layer on some fun, like yellow background or something.
I put it over with the Doodlebug bee
line.
Oh,
that would be adorable.
Cute.
Yeah, that would be adorable. So this one's that. And then they have a honeycomb background. This one is called Honeycomb Dice. I'm really good at guessing these names.
Maybe because you saw it when you put it in the system.
That was a few days ago. So
no, sometimes it's cut and paste, so that's impressive.
It does look like that these little hexagons fit in here. So if you wanted to place some and emboss some texture into some of these random dots, you easily can. So that one's fun. And then these two are both reorder, but I do want to mention we got them back in. So this one says Yeehaw, which is not a common word we find for a die.
So cute.
It's adorable.
You want to guess where I put it?
With the reminisce paper that we
I put
showed
it with
last
Cowgirl,
week.
actually.
Oh, that would work too.
Yeah.
So, and then the horseshoe stamp and die is back in stock.
Darling.
So, really fun, especially with those reminisce lines we showed last week.
So we have a lot of cowgirl things going on right now.
Good.
So, yeah,
it's Arizona, we love it.
Yeah, lots to choose from.
And Catherine Pooler's got 3 new colors. Well, technically, she's got 2 new colors, but this one was kind of a one we forgot to order a little while ago, so we got it in now. So there's Blue Raspberry. That's from Party Collection. It is just this really pretty light blue. Gorgeous. And we have it in the mini and the full size. And then there's Amber, which is this really, really, really pretty golden orange. This is with the Spa Collection. We have it in the full size and the mini. And Honeycomb, which is a little kind of like a peachy yellow. It's really pretty in both mini and large.
She doesn't make a stinker.
No, she doesn't. All of her colors are
really
beautiful.
great.
I will say, and I can share this because she's already sneaked them, that she has 2 new colors coming in her next release, which we have the colors already. So on the 11th for her release day, they will be out for sale.
Which I think is that Wednesday?
I think so.
I think it's Wednesday. All right.
I'm going to go over Maddie's real quick. If you watched us a few weeks ago, Maddie's, we sold out of nearly all of their dies. And so we did get a restock in, plus the 2 that we didn't order. And I don't know why she didn't order these 2. It was just kind of...
It's a roll of the dice. You never know sometimes what's going to be super desired.
I'm like, she loved this whole release, but I'm like, you ordered all but 2? Really? It's weird. Even if you would have ordered a couple of them, I would have been less like, whatever. So we have the square waterfall flap. We got the rectangle one of this one in, but this is for the square albums, which in July, Chris's folio class, she will be having a sample made with these to show you how fun it is to add them or swap them into your albums.
And that did get put in the book today, so you can sign up for the July folio.
Yes, and if you want to see it in person, it is here. Not decorated, but that's normal for the folio class. And then this is the slotted corner pocket. So this is this beautiful scalloped pocket, and it does look like it cuts these little slots there too, so you have a couple pockets to put in.
That's so
and
fun.
It does have treasured memories as the stamp here, which I bet fits right there because they thought about it. Oh, I'm cold. It's 100 degrees outside, but I'm freezing in here.
One time we went outside to warm up.
Yeah,
after
I probably will need to do that again. So these we just unpacked today. This is a line from Find It Trading, which they're out of somewhere. Not in the U.S.
It wasn't a UK
Mom would
company.
know.
I always think of these things being in the United Kingdom, but I don't know.
I want to... Holland.
Oh, even more
Holland.
fun. Wow.
So this is a Sewing Serenity line that they came out with. This has a fun little sewing machine. Sewing's been hot lately. Have you noticed?
I have noticed, especially dress forms.
I think these dress forms will look really fun with fashion.
They would.
So it's a good option. So this is they don't have names on these. Sewing Serenity Sewing Accessories. There it is.
There you go.
And then this one is Sewing Serenity Sewing Stitches. So that's kind of like that finishing touches that we used when I did my banner on live.
With Concord and 9th, Christina Werner, right?
Christina Werner's, yeah. So,
Finishing
this is gonna have different stitches, which is so fun.
That looks like nearly exactly like the guide on my sewing machine. Like you can do this one, or this one.
Yeah. So those are tons of fun. The only downside is that they are not. I mean, they're 5 inches long, so they're not quite
They'd
for
be
a card
more,
front. But
maybe 5 by 7 horizontal, maybe as long as you can go.
So, but then there's also the Rick Rack that you can cut out of any paper you like, and then these two actually do cut out too. So, this is a fun one. I do really like that one. Only $12.99 too. That's a great deal.
Oh my gosh!
And then, so that one's the sewing stitches, and then they have the embroidery hoop, which look at how fun that is.
So cute.
So, and I've seen things where they've like cut this out, and then they've done a layered stencil on top of it, and it just looks like you embroidered the stencil on there. I was like, it was so cool. So this one's the embroidery hoop. It does contain 4 dies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's easy. Only $14.99. That's a great deal.
Oh my gosh.
Especially because the size of this is pretty good.
It's a good one.
This will make a fun shaped card.
It would be really fun on a layout too.
So it looks like it's about 5.
On there.
It looks like it's a full card front, about 5 1/4.
Wow.
5 inches. Yeah. Full card front. And then there is 2 of these guys here. And I did make samples with these already because one of them came damaged. So I was like, I'll just make quick samples. So this is the one I used to make the samples. These are decoupage sheets. So they all punch out and they're easily punched out. And you'll just layer them with foam. And so you can kind of see I've got the 3 layers there. And you can see it. And then I just put them on cards. So this one I used the new waffle flower, which we don't have pulled here, do we?
Yeah, it's down here.
Okay. I'll show these circles in a minute because those are from the new waffle flower release. And then this one. I did kind of the same concept with each card, but I did move the band up and down to show you that it doesn't have to be in the same spot every time. And this one. And you can see the nice lot of layers.
That paper is the Patchwork Roses by Uniquely Creative that we showed last month.
Matches perfectly. I was amazed. The colors were perfect. So.
Give her the better price.
Sorry, quick interruption. So this is the one I used, and these are only $1.99, and you can make 3 cards with them. Like, that's a steal. And then, so this one is we'll call this one the jar of buttons because they don't have names on them.
Oh, they don't.
They don't have names on them. We went over this morning.
We did because we were doing the product numbers.
And then this one is the sewing machine. So there's
look at that
they're
cute
all sewing
chair.
machines. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So lots of layers and all super cute. You could do the same layouts that I did with those for these.
The pieces are numbered to tell you
Yes.
which one.
Yeah. So this is, you can kind of see in the middle there. There's a 1. And then this is 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So that each of them will have.
There's a little guide for you.
Yeah. They're in a row too. So like this is 1, this is 1,
Nice.
and this is 1.
Nice.
So
Okay.
they do, it does help. We have a few other patterns from them that we got in the
A while ago.
maybe a month ago. So if you're not into sewing machines, but you like the concept of those, we do have some.
Oh, lots to choose from.
Some to choose from. This is new for us. This is from Harmony, which we have been loving their cardstock lately just because for the value of it.
Oh my gosh.
It's fantastic. So this is 65 pounds, so it's going to be a little bit lighter weight. If you're doing like envelope making, it's perfect for that. Otherwise, like die cutting basic shapes and stuff has been fantastic. We've been using it a lot on our make and take. So if you see any white or black or cream, it was probably Harmony that we used on our make and takes. So this is a combo pack for pastels. So there's pink, yellow, green, blue, and purple in here. And it is, I mean, a nice little rainbow for that. There is 50 sheets in here, 5 colors. So it looks like 10 sheets of each. And we're going to hand this over to Natalie.
Yeah, I'll come on. Okay, sorry. We got a situation.
So next we have the new Stellar ink pads from Simon. I'm just going to lay them out so that we can see all the colors. Ooh, he has a black. I'm going to have to try that.
I love the names.
I know.
They're so cute.
I'll read them out. It's 12 colors. Oh, holy cow. How far can I go here? Okay. It is 12 colors. So we've got 100% Juice, Bee Sting 4, High Tide, Midnight Snack, Shooting Star, Weeping Willow, Guppy, Black Widow, Later Gator, Clear Skies, and Prom Queen. So these are all fantastic colors. I want to say it's the same colors he released originally, but the Stellar means that it's foam pads. So they're more like the Catherine Pooler pads. I am super excited to try these because I love a good foam pad. They are all water-based. So they're dye-based. So they're water-based. So they're fun to ink blend with, but you can also use them to dip your paintbrush in and color like with watercolor. And yeah, I'm excited to try his black because there's not a lot of good dye-based black out there. So definitely have to try those. I have nobody to hand these to, so I'm just going to throw them off to the side over here. And then also from Simon Hurley, we have this beautiful stamp set. And I want to say I might have seen him use it on a video. That's why I ordered it. But I think it's also new. So, but it's fun. And these flowers in the middle here are also like cut out. So you can take them out, stamp your leaves, and then stamp these in different colors. So I do like that he does that with the stamps. That's fun. And the red rubber. Okay, and then I'm going to talk quickly about this tissue tape. So this is from Tonic. It's double-sided tissue tape. So this is really good for adding to the back of your paper and die cutting with it. If you came to our make and take last Thursday, no, Thursday before last, where we did the gilding flakes, this is what I put on the back of my paper in order to die cut it so that I had my shape that I could add my flakes to. But if you're doing something super intricate, it works really well for gluing, adding it, die cutting it, and then you have a sticker basically. So it's like a thin double-sided tape that runs to your die cut machine. So that's fun. Next I have waffle flour. I need to take a sip. So, Waffle Flower had a new release yesterday. It came out. This is Overlapping Hello die and stencil. So there's a stencil here that says hello. You can't see it. And then the die will cut it out. So that is, they've been adding words it's been like every other month. So I think they had like Hello Friend, and they had a couple other ones. This is Hello Sunshine stamp and die. The dies actually added piercing to them, which is just so fun because you're already die cutting it. Why not add a little texture? So this Hello Sunshine set has Thinking of You, Just Because, All My Love, Here For You, Hey You, and Hi. Really good little sentiments, and I love how bold it is so they'll stand out on your card. And then we have Just a Note die. Oh, the tissue tape is $24.99 for that roll, and it's 82 feet, so it will last you a while. Just a Note, really pretty font, and it does have that back layer, so it'll be layered. This is the Hello Sunshine without the die, so if you just want the stamp, we do have that available. This is Overlapping Hello Editions, so these ones, you would use it with this one. So you would do your stenciling and die cut, and then you could take your stamp and stamp over your hello, and their greetings that go with it. So it's hi, sunshine, my love, beautiful, there. So ideally it would be like hello, sunshine, or hello, my love. So they pair well together. And then the matching dice, so you can layer them. This is their newest Postal Collage Coastal. They did change their packaging, which I love. They added the pictures to the back so you can actually see what you're picking up. Because before, their stencils were just the package of stencil, and you're like, I don't know what this is. So this is the Coastal one.
That's tissue tape, which is awesome.
So this is the Coastal one. So it has a lighthouse, seashells, anchor with a crab, just a crab by itself, a little boat, and a sea tide sunset or sunrise. Either one. Depends on what time you color it. Depends on what colors you color it. And then this is the seashell texture die.
Sorry.
Such a tongue twister. And this, we do have bundled with the stencil set to color it. So you can use it just by itself, and I think it would be really fun to cut it out of craft paper as a background, because then it kind of looks like the shells are buried in sand. Or you can color it on the craft paper, so it looks like there's shells sitting on top of the sand. Or you could just use it as a texture in the background. So, fun, versatile, love it. I'm not even usually a beach person, but I love this release. I think it's so cute.
You're a cruise person, for
I am
sure.
a cruise person, but I'm like, I like cruising because I don't need to deal with sand.
Sand really is
I'm at the pool on a cruise ship in the middle of an ocean. There's no sand around me.
No sand.
Seashell frame die. So this one's kind of like the same idea here with the textures of the seashells, but it does cut that frame, and then it has this wonderful clamshell in the middle. And the coloring stencil so you can color your shells. That one's a bundle. This is the Lighthouse. That one's lots of fun. I know lighthouses are great for masculine cards. Can you scroll down so we can see new comments? Thank you. Yeah, so that one's fun. And I do like that they thought about the different layers and how to assemble them.
Because you could really make that fun with the different, because they're all painted differently.
It would be really fun to do a pink one.
Pink and black would be really cute.
So.
This is cute.
This is Coastal Greetings combo. So this one is the stamps with the matching dies, and the dies are pierced as well. I do love that they've started doing that. And these are all kind of coastal greetings. So they're oceans of love, see you soon, shine bright, let's celebrate. Ha ha ha. Clossom, yes you are. Love you to the lighthouse and back, so that'd be really cute with the lighthouse. Smooth sailing, coastal greetings. You are crabulous. Haha, so funny. Beach vibes, and you're a true catch. Cute. Well, this one also says anchored in hope. That's very pretty. Coastline die and stencil. So this does your wonderful wave coastline, and the stencil is to color it. Included in there. The floral anchor die. This is probably the die I was most excited for. The samples they have on their website for this are stunning, but also they were simple and elegant and pretty, and so just a fun all around, just a cute die. And the flowers in this is so fun and easy because you don't need to layer them a bunch. They just work well. So this is the floral anchor. And then this is the inquisitive crab. So there's a little crab that's in the corner of the card. I know it's really hard to see them on their packaging because it's just not.
Take it out.
No.
You mean the samples?
Yeah. The samples for it really sell it. Really is what it gets down to.
We've kind of talked about printing them off and putting them with the line. Maybe we need to think about doing that because they make amazing samples.
Yeah, and they're so cute. So that's the inquisitive crab, and this one's been popular. This is the pirate add-on. So I know a few people I know picked this up. And so it does a treasure chest with coins, and you can fill it with booze, pirate map. So just lots of fun. It looks like the eye patch will work on the crab, maybe. I bet that's what it's for. And then this is the Happy Crabs die. So if you don't want the giant crab, you can get the little crabs to add to. And there's diamonds, so you could actually get your treasure chest involved and fill it with diamonds instead. So fun.
Jan, if you just ordered today, sorry, Sam, to interrupt. If you ordered today, we have not shipped your order yet, so you can add to it, and we won't charge you additional shipping.
Yes, as long as it's still in our hands.
It's still in my hands, and I can hang on to it for as long as you want me to. But if you want to get back to us as soon as possible, then and let us know.
Yeah. So now they have a new nesting series. It is pierced. So they have a pierced nesting ticket frame. This one I think has been so fun. Great landscape or portrait. It would be a fun shaped card also.
I was going to say great shaker card too.
Oh, great shaker
Frames
card too.
are fantastic for that.
This is the pierced circle that I used on my card samples that I showed you earlier in the video. So there's that one. This is a pierced oval and a pierced square. So great nesting frames. I need water.
I don't know that my texts are going out.
And then we have the two-step mixed stripe stencil. I want to say we only got a couple of these, so we might be almost out of these. But these will add that striped background, and you can do it stencil step 1, step 2, those two combined, or you can do it step 2. Oh, stencil 1, stencil 1. Oh, okay, so there's 2 stencil sets in here. I'm trying to understand this. So stencil 1, step 1, and stencil 1, step 2 will combine to get that. And then there's stencil 2, step 1, and stencil 2, step 2 to combine to get that.
Is it kind of like you flip it or something?
No, I think there's...
Like 2 stencil sets.
Let's look.
Yeah, it's 2
Let's
stencil
look.
sets.
This is confusing.
But yay, they have pictures on the back.
Yeah. Well, this one's... Okay, so there's 2 step...
So they do have etching on there that gives you instructions.
We even numbered it 1 through 7.
Whew.
Let's see. Okay. Move down the color 2, 4, 6 with 1, 3, and 5. Okay. I think it's just so you can do different varieties in the lineup. So I think it depends on how you position your stencil.
Well, that's fun.
So that is fun. I do like that.
I love options.
I do. And I bet if you put it 2 ways, you could make a plaid too. If you did some landscape and some portrait. I should hand this to her.
Does anybody here like plaid?
Well, you know, Mom does, but she's not here right now. And then after the whole situation with the grip mats happened, because of the price increases and stuff, they have now released a new set of grip mats. These are black grip mats. This one fits in the Misty. This one fits in the Mini Misty. They do have one larger one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say we only have one left of it.
Correct.
So it's not in the live, but it's 11 by something.
Like 9 by 11 or so, something.
Something like that.
It looks like a full sheet
It's
of paper.
Big. So that one is mainly just for stenciling. But grip mats have been fantastic, especially for those of you that don't necessarily like to use the Misty magnets. This will hold your paper in place.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they are black. Which is fine. Oh, okay. Next. We're almost done here.
Spellbinders. And then we'll finish
just
with
have
this super cute hero.
We have Spellbinders and Hero left. So this release, I think we kind of this came in later. But this was
We've shown pieces
La
of it.
Dolce Vita from that release. We just got the better press plate in. So this is a better press plate. It presses all at once or glimmers and then cuts out all at once. So this is Sending Sunshine Just For You. Hope this day treats you well. Born to shine year after year. Enjoy today to the fullest. Make it a day to remember. Sending warm thoughts your way. Ciao Bella, thank you, and happy birthday. So fun. I love this font. I think it's so pretty. And a lot of these are just great everyday sentiments. So not a bad one to add to your collection.
Mm-hmm.
This I want to say we've had before. I think I just noticed we were out of it. I think we've had
no, not that was new. That one I think it went too fast because that's why I put it in there.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
So this is called Wildly Beautiful. It's I think it's Daisy
or a sunflower.
No, it's not
either.
Sunflower.
Black-eyed Susan.
Black-eyed Susan, maybe.
It's so
really
cute.
pretty flower with this
lattice is what I was
on the
describing
side.
it as.
Yeah. So very pretty, very fun, very easy card. And then this one is new. It's a Petunia Cascade. And I don't know that it's brand new. I think it's new to us.
Well, we saw it in.
Well, I had to enter it as a new product, so
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we just missed ordering it the first time. Who knows?
Well, but we saw it for so long because they let us use it when they did that demo for the new handle. They used that as the embossing folder. So we've had, and then they gave us all of like 8 of those that they did, and so.
But this is a really pretty background, and we have a sample already pressed. So if you want to see that, let us know. We can show you.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful, beautiful plate. And then this is new to them. This is a handy foam mat. This does fit in the large Craft Stacks box. That's what this little notch is here, so you can take it out of the box. But this is to use with your tool-in-one.
Oh.
So you lay your intricate die on it, and then you'll run your tool-in-one over it. And when you pick it up, all of those pieces should fall out.
And you can also do it with like your cut shape that some of the pieces are sticking to the paper, like the paper that was cut was still sticking in there. It'll work fantastic for that.
Yep.
Hi, so, Erica. We do miss you too.
Great addition. Great addition to your craft kit. Mm-hmm. And inexpensive.
This one is so cute. I think we need to pause for a minute and let them prepare themselves for how adorable this is going to be, because you're just going to want it all, and the prices cannot be beat. It's unbelievable. I can take this out of your way. Thank you.
Hero Arts, the long-awaited Hero Arts release. We have people asking about this release every week since we showed it. So it is here. It is in our hands. It is out on the floor, ready for you guys. Mm-hmm. So this is.
There's some reorder in case you're interested.
I want to say these. Oh no, they're different. We're gonna put the reorders on the bottom.
Okay.
We'll go over that later. So it is a kitchen coffee tea theme release. Love it.
Vintage.
We love all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the sentiment set that goes with the coffee stuff. So there's Affogato Your Birthday.
Man, we love a pun.
I love puns. Better latte than never. This one's on me. Coffee understands. Put the kettle on. Coffee Lovers Club. Take care of yourself. I'm here for you. More espresso, less depresso.
I think you didn't say put the kettle on with the right accent. Put the kettle on.
Bring coffee, but first coffee, you are beautiful. Aww. And lovely, lovely, lovely textures down here on the bottom. Love them.
Man, those coffee rings never miss. They're so cute.
Coffee rings. They add texture to anything. It's fantastic. And then this is the die set. That is the coffee. This has a name. French press? No.
It's espresso. I don't know. I've only seen it on like cooking shows. I thought it was an
Somebody
espresso
will know.
maker.
Somebody will tell us.
It's a percolator.
It's stovetop espresso is what it says. Which
yeah, it is. That's exactly how I would describe it. Is a stovetop espresso.
I didn't know you could get one of those. I would have gotten one of those.
Do you not watch
my espresso machine?
Everyday Italian with Giada. She uses hers all the time.
So wonderful, and I love how it has the espresso cups in with it too, with the latte designs. This will go really good with the coffee line coming in from Echo Park that I'm hoping will be here next week. Mom said it shipped, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be here next week.
Ooh.
Perfect timing for this release.
It's a full line or is it a mini line? Do you know?
It's a full line.
Nice.
Yeah. This is their French press. This is the one I was thinking of, the French press, and it does have croissants in there.
Oh my gosh!
And it does have like the textured coffee that where the beans are
pressed down, French style.
So, I mean, it's adorable. This is on the shelf Stamp and Die. So this has obviously everything you would find on a kitchen shelf.
Is that the shelf?
No, this is
different
the
shelf.
Shelf's in here. The shelf comes in here.
Never mind. Leave it alone, Natalie.
So this is it's got a ton of fun little, especially if you like coloring or piecing things together. This is
it's cute.
Just fun.
Hi, Lori.
And it's got some fun sayings, mixing up some fun. You spice up my life. You're not old. You're retro. No one measures up to you. I made this for you. So this would also be a lot of fun for like cookie tags. If you give out cookies as gifts or to neighbors, you can make a cute little tag with it. That would be adorable. Back to coffee. This one is the coffee or tea is what it's called. So this one has you warm my heart. You're the sugar in my tea or coffee. I love how they left those separate so you could decipher which one you wanted.
I love that font.
Thanks so a latte for all you do. And it has let's do tea, let's do coffee. So again, coffee or tea. And it says you're the best for being a good friend. Thanks a latte for being a good friend. Adorable. With this cute coffee cup or teacup. And all the dies to cut all the little elements out. It does have a little tea bag there too. If you are.
Is it? I was just going to ask you, is that the tea bag or the tea tag? Because
it's the tea tag.
I didn't know tea tags were a thing until very recently. They had to teach me. Not a tea drinker.
It's the tea tag. Next is what's cooking. So this is going to be that cute little mouse that you can put an apron on or a scarf.
Oh my gosh, that's.
This is my favorite. What's cooking, and they've got all the extra utensils that didn't come in that first set.
Can you make him hold these things? Is that why his hands are in front?
Yeah, his hands are like that.
Oh,
and
cute.
They do have a die in there that cuts his arms out so that you can tuck them underneath his hands. That's adorable. I love how they think of these things. So basically, these sets do work together because you've got all your spatulas to go with all your mixing bowls.
Does it have a chef hat die? Because I'd want him to be Ratatouille. I guess he's the mouse.
It does not.
Put him inside of a chef hat.
Yeah. He does not. You could make a shaped card with your silhouette that's a chef hat and then have the mouse on it.
How cute would that
be? That would be adorable.
That is
Natalie,
so cute.
you have to do that. This is another, this one's just coffee, it looks like.
Looks like another stovetop espresso.
It's stovetop espresso, and it has, these are steam that you're supposed to put coming out of this.
Oh my gosh.
And so it says, you've got this, thanks a latte, perk up, let's catch up, and want to get coffee. That one's cute. And it does have the espresso cups too. So lots of fun dies also in there. And then they've got some stencils. I absolutely love this stencil. I don't know if it's the color that they did this in.
Yep.
Or the pattern.
Yep.
It is stunning.
Yep.
I want to make it so bad. So this, I'm like, I love it.
It reminds me of your Pyrex.
Yeah.
Sam collects Pyrex, and so
it's totally wallpaper.
Oh it's totally wallpaper. I would love that as wallpaper.
It's so pretty.
That was the china that I picked out for my wedding. It was that color blue too. Yeah. It was really cool.
So it is a 3-layer stencil, which is always fun to have. Very intricate cut and a good size. So
great to use a grip mat to make that stencil.
Love this one so much. This is another stencil they came out with. This one has the little rainbows. Totally reminds me of that Pyrex dish. That's this pattern. This one is a 4-layer stencil, and it is 6x6. So, would be fun to do as just a generic everyday rainbow. It doesn't necessarily have to be used with the Pyrex or dish collection.
Any rainbow would be cute.
And then, this is what everybody's been waiting for, is the Pyrex bowls or dishes. And it is adorable. It is such a big die set. You get so much in this set. You get each the backers for all the bowls, plus you get the casserole dish. There's the Cinderella bowl. There's, all the bowls, all the Pyrex bowls, I'm a Pyrex collector, so I need this set.
It is so cute. You make me want to collect it because it's so fun.
I love Pyrex. I have open shelving in my kitchen, and I have my Cinderella bowls stacked where you can see them. I don't use them that much, but
see, and I have inherited some vintage, and we use it all the time. Probably shouldn't because it's gonna get broken.
Yeah, right. I'm scared to break them. Yeah. Wonderful set. So this one's gonna be hot.
Did you tell them how much it is?
It's only $24.99. I had to double check the price because of the size of this die. Yeah. I had to double check, but according to their website, it's right. So,
wowzers!
Yeah, great price, especially because this one is. This one I guess is a little bit bigger. I've been picking that up so many times. This one is bigger. This is the classic cabinet die. So it's, where they store their mixer and, all the china and
that's really
it a
cute.
Hoosier cabinet? Is that the actual name of it?
I don't know. Because I thought the Hoosier cabinet had to have places to hang cups and put your plates in the slots or something. I don't know.
You could hang cups.
It's still really cute.
I wonder if you could make it a coffee bar because that would be adorable.
Sam has a coffee bar too.
I do have a coffee
bar.
This
is like screaming your kitchen.
I know. I love it. So it does look like it has, I don't know what those do. Maybe they're screens for it. I have no idea. I'll have to see some samples of that one. This one's,
or even
if you like building scenes or little pieces. Oh yeah, it could be the back.
To make it back.
Inside, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you like little pieces, this one's a great one for you to do. But it's also very cute, and it doesn't look like it would be too difficult to handle. Could also probably make it a cute little bookshelf, too. That would be pretty easy. But adorable. And these 3 here are reorders. The Hero transfers have always been a favorite of ours. We've done them on lives before. So this is all white. You really can't see what is on here. But there is like a map, there's music, there's text in cursive and in regular font, and a newsprint look. Like you can bear. Well, this is it. This.
So they have the same thing in black and white.
Yes.
Nice.
So this is the black version of it. So you can kind of see it has the newsprint one, the map, the music, the cursive text, and a regular text. So, and you can get that in black or white or both. I would get both because you don't know whether you're going to be using a dark background or a light background. And then this is, this one I think was backgrounds. That one was backgrounds too. This is background 1. So this one has a similar where it has the newsprint that's not diagonal. Ooh. It has more of a street map, right?
Yeah, I love it.
And then it has music, it has the script, and then it has a different, like, dictionary page, it looks like. So, and there's that.
That's it, folks.
That's it, folks. That's all I got for you today.
It's still a lot of really cute stuff.
It is a ton of really cute stuff. And I'm sure we'll have more next week.
And lucky ducks, guys.
And lucky ducks. Yeah, come in and get your duck and pick your prize. We are open until 7 tonight. So come in after live and shop. We are open tomorrow, 10 to 9. We have a crop in the classroom tomorrow.
And Lucky Ducks goes through Sunday?
Yes, Lucky Ducks goes through Sunday. Sunday we're open noon to 4, our typical Sunday hours. So I hope you guys found something in this live that you like, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, Erica, come tonight. I'm waiting for you.